Cindy Trimm is a badass lady. She is an inspirational speaker and an entrepreneur. This particular clip that I want to share with you guys is her talking about manifestation. The reason I chose this clip is because I am a huge believer in manifestation. It's something that I put work into and I've seen the fruits of happen in my own life. And whenever I talk about manifestation on my podcast, I feel like I can never quite get the words out. Her description of manifestation was the best I may have ever heard in my entire life. So I wanted to share it with you guys because now I can give you guys the words that I couldn't come up with myself. But the message is the message I've been wanting to share with you guys. So let's give this a listen.
But what if you can harness the incredible power of thought? What if you could do that? If you want to know what you've been thinking about your life, look at what's manifesting. Do not curse or resent or reject what has already manifested. Go back up and say, this is what I want. This is the image that I see. How do you see your life unfolding? Because how you see it unfolding will unfold. And what's not there for you will never be here for you. Your feet will never take you where your mind has never been. So the hardest work in life is not...
I just have to pause right there. Your feet will never take you where your mind has never been. That is so fucking good. Okay, let's keep going because there's a little bit more I want to show you guys.
Changing anything out here is to change your mind. And any time you decide that you're going to change your mind is when you'll change your life. This is whether it's in an abusive relationship. This is whether it's an addiction. This is whether it's poverty. Don't try to do things out here. It will always evade you. People will always change. People will always do this. You know, the economy will always do this. Government will always do that. All of that is out of your control.
I want to quickly say something about that too. I remember after the results of this election, a lot of people were freaking out about the future of the United States. That's another thing to keep in mind too, is that no matter what circumstance we're in, there will always be elements of those circumstances out of your control. The only thing you really have power over in those circumstances is what's in your mind. But anyways, let's continue.
Because you'll still be playing supporting actress. But when you decide I'm going to be the lead actress in the unfolding of my life, it starts right here, the thoughts. And that's the hardest thing to change. But the moment you do, everything about your life will line up.
Oh, that literally, I didn't know if I should just stay silent or cheer. Your feet will never go where your mind doesn't. Holy smokes. That really hit me. People need to write that quote and put it on their mirror on a post-it and just read it every day.
Exactly what I'm saying. That quote really hit me too when I heard it. I had to play that little extra for you guys to see her reaction because I felt the exact same way when I heard her say that quote. It's absolutely incredible how much your mind really truly does shape your reality. And I'm going to share a little short story with you guys about something that happened recently to me that demonstrates this. And this one is actually more of a negative situation where I was having negative thoughts and my negative thoughts actually manifested a negative reality. So I'm currently living in Philadelphia. My family that I visit sometimes, they live in closer to North Jersey. It's Central Jersey technically, but there's like if you're not from New Jersey, people are like, there's no such thing. So if we're going to play that game, let's just call it North Jersey. Now, I grew up in that area where I go visit my family in Central North Jersey. And when I go visit, sometimes there's certain people that from my childhood that I don't really want to run into. Friends that I had a friendship breakup with, ex-boyfriends. I was an awkward kid in high school, so I don't necessarily want to see people from high school, that sort of thing. So my little brother, he asked me to go out for coffee with him when I went to go visit my family. Now, my brother lives in an area of a girl that I really don't want to see. And I had this anxiety in my head that I really don't want to see this girl right now. We had a very horrible friendship breakup. And right now in my life, when I went to go visit this particular time, I was going through a really hard time. And I don't know, I'm a human being and there's this egotistical part of me that doesn't want to be seen when I'm in a low place. You know what I mean? I'm sure everybody knows what I'm talking about. Like when you're going through some tragic situation and you're out grocery shopping in your pajamas because you don't really have the wherewithal to take care of yourself, those aren't the times you want to run into people. So I said to my brother, I would love to go out for coffee with you, but can we please go out of the way to drive to a different town just in case the off chance I run into this person, because I really don't want to see them. I had this weird anxiety that I was going to see them and they were going to see me in my low state. He said fine, and we drove several towns away to make sure not to run into her, and guess who was there? You guys already know where this story was going. She was at the place that I went out of my way to drive to intentionally not to run into her, and she was there. And that's just a small story, a short story of how powerful the mind is. When I really think back to that situation, I have zero doubts in my mind that my own anxiety of running into her was the thing that had me run into her. Or another possibility, because the mind is so powerful, that I had some type of intuitive sense that I would run into her. Either way, I really feel like there's a lot that goes on in the mind that science hasn't figured out. And the only evidence I can really go by are these really odd life circumstances and stories. I have a lot of stories like that, but that's just one to share. But I have countless stories like that. And I know so many other people who do, by the way. But anyways, so that's her clip on manifestation. I really wanted to share that with you guys. So moving on to the next clip. Hey guys, it's me, your host, Andrea Pranzatelli. If you enjoyed this clip today, please don't forget to hit subscribe. It is my dream to become a full-time podcaster, and your support helps more than you could possibly know. So again, hit that subscribe button to help me keep the momentum going on this channel. Also, for every single clip, there is a link in the description to the full episode if you would like to hear the full episode. And I also have a link to my Instagram below if you'd like to follow me on Instagram as well. So that's it. Have a good day, guys. Bye.